friends, this is the Bijou Baker. I'm Maria. I'm going to start working on different Thanksgiving dishes for you to give you time to play with them, try them out, see if you want them honored on your table, or just for dinner tonight. You know, they're all good. I'm not going to give you anything that I wouldn't put on my table. This one is fun and interesting and yummy. It's a honey walnut mashed potato. Now, I said smashed potato, not mashed, because there's a difference. It's an individual portion, nice, well, however many you want on your plate, I mean, but it's not a scoop up kind of thing. So I'm going to use a pound of the petite gold potatoes because they're small and easy to work with, and they just look better in the presentation. Plus they're creamier. You know, it's a nice creamy, like the Yukon Gold. Nice. We're going to candy up some walnuts and put a little honey glaze on top. So good. And I don't even like walnuts, but these are pretty good. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to boil the potatoes, get them to a good boiling, good rolling boil until they're fork tender. I don't know if you know, but fork tender potatoes are more tender than knife tender potatoes. A knife will cut through almost anything. A fork, you kind of have to really put a little effort to make it go through. You don't want effort. You want it to slide on in, and then when you pick it up, the potato comes off the fork. That's perfect. But don't let them get too soft because they'll get mushy, and that's not what we want. So we're going to boil our potatoes until they're fork tender. Okay, so I'm going to look for the biggest potato in the bunch and try it with my fork. That's perfect. I can feel it sliding off. Well, it's perfect. It punctured so easily. Let me try another. That one's thick. Oh yeah, this is ready to go. So I'm going to strain these and on to the next step. Okay, from here, they're hot. I'm going to just take the flat bottom of a glass and just kind of smash it. I don't want to break it too much. I just want to kind of crack it open. You could use your hand, but they're hot. Okay, I'm going to scrape this off because I want them clean. Okay, I'm going to melt 2/3 of a cup of butter and 2/3 of a cup of honey. I'm going to get those together, but I wanted to talk to you about the honey. Use whatever honey you want. Like I've mentioned in my past videos, we've got a lot of beekeepers here, and so they've got a lot of different flavored honey. What I'm using is cat's claw honey, and if you don't know what cat's claw is, man, that's an amazing. That honey is just delicious on its own. But if you don't have it or don't want it, just use regular honey for this, and both are really perfect. Once you remove the potatoes, you're going to add your walnuts and let them get caramelized and candy coated. It'll take about 3 to 5 minutes. Then you're going to take those delicious candied walnuts and pour them on top of the potatoes. This pan is heavy. But put them all in and, just make it look pretty. Okay, so that's ready to be put on your plate. Now, don't let the good looks fool you. Hint number one that I knew about and completely forgot about it until it was too late. Let the potatoes be a little more firm than I let mine. It's gonna be easier to turn, and they're still cooking in that honey and butter. So that's the only thing that I would change. And I made a note to myself to do it for the video, and I put the note away and I don't know where it went. So whatever, it's still absolutely yummy. Now for the fun part. Oh, so tender. And I will take a walnut, and I don't even like walnuts. Ooh, you want a bite? You're blurry. How's that? Mm. Mm. That is so good. It kind of tastes like sweet potatoes. Duh, right? Like yams. So if you don't like yams, you still like this because there's russet in there. Or not russet. There's that creamy potato and that rosemary flavor. Yeah, this is a winner. This will be on my table. How about yours? Okay, friends, until next time, happy baking.
Ah, that was fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.